Hey guys, Rumby Superside here, back again, this time talking about a new hero that was teased on Striker King's Facebook page called Skud. This guy is a hulking monster with a mechanical right arm, it looks like, and he's probably going to have a pretty impactful right swing in some of his abilities, I'd assume. But anyways, we do have the teaser footage, as well as I was able to track down the Chinese version of him, so I am going to show that, but keep in mind, guys, this is a Chinese version of him, so it might differ in some fashion, whether the ability names, the abilities of what they do, but this is a general idea of what he will be like and look like in-game. So, the first thing we have is his passive called Bloodthirsty. Every 10 seconds, Skud will do a basic attack that causes additional damage to the enemy while restoring a certain amount of health to himself, also included based on his percent health he has himself. So it does, like for instance, I think it does 80 health of a healing, and then it gives you 4% of your maximum health as well as additional healing every time you use his passive. And this passive is reset every time you land a basic attack, so if you have a lot of attack speed, you can actually proc this passive quite a few times over the course of a fight. His next ability is Violent Impact. This is the one where he actually lunges forward, doing damage along the way, stunning and knocking up everybody that is hit along the path for 3 seconds. And so then we go into his next ability, which is called Blood Boiling. It's basically a self-buff. He will increase his attack speed by 20% and run speed by 10%. And then this will also do an increased amount of damage to his enemies with a slow effect as well. Finally, we go into his ultimate, which is called Madness. Again, this might change as far as the names, but after a short time, he will do a 360 spin, doing damage and knocking enemies away. As far as what else happens, it says it looks like they will be dazed for 1 second with an additional 15% of the current life of the enemies as done in damage. So this is also percent health as far as the damage itself, so that's really good. So this guy actually does damage and 2 abilities that are percent health, meaning he can negate a lot of defensive items. You know, they may get armor, but you're doing percent health, so it doesn't matter. So that's going to be interesting to see how he plays. I think he's going to be another cooldown type of hero. He's going to be a little bit more defensive, maybe. He's going to be like a warrior type, so he'll probably go into things like Omni Arms, go into things like a Frost Cape or a Sickle, similar to how Cricknack was, because all those kind of work around those abilities and allow him to do that percent health quite often. And I think he could be really, really good. If anything, he could potentially be an assassin, simply because of his percent health burst that he has. Now, I don't know the cooldowns on these abilities, so I can't really say exactly if it will be good. Let me see if I can actually refer to them real quick. So it looks like once he actually casted the Violent Impact, which is his dash, it was like a 9-second cooldown. And then he has the ultimate, which goes on a 37-second cooldown. So with some pretty good cooldown items, you're going to actually have the means to use his abilities quite often and do a lot of percent health. So it's going to be interesting. We'll have to see what the meta happen, or the meta will revolve around him. But I think it's going to be pretty fun and interesting to play Skud. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is pretty cool that I was able to show you guys the actual hero in-game. Even though it was only teased, I was able to find it. So it's kind of a little extra thing for watching the video, I guess. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Later!
Nuclear launch detected.